So now what we're going to do is just look at putting all four of those techniques together into a flowing combination. Basically the principles when you're actually applying these shots, if you're talking about sparring, I want to be thinking about throwing flowing combinations with as little unnecessary pause between techniques as possible. I want to throw in a manner that flows naturally most of the time. Come back to that at the end of the tape. So if we're throwing the jab, the cross, the hook and the uppercut as a combination, you'll see how each one leads into the next quite naturally. From here, as I'm firing my jab, remember I'm moving forwards and through the target on a 45-degree angle. I'm already set for my cross here, I'm in the correct place. Turn the heel out, turn to the hip, drop my weight. From here, I'm going to shift my weight back from my front foot to the rear foot, forwards and through the target, pivoting on the front foot and throwing the lead hook. I'm going to continue to take this hook through, drive in tight and shift my weight back to the front foot again with the uppercut. So if I just throw that slightly quicker, so I'm moving jab, cross, hook, uppercut. So if I'm applying these techniques in an actual live situation, it's very important to get into the habit of throwing flowing combinations. I want to throw techniques in a manner that follow on naturally from each other. So if we put the jab, cross, hook and uppercut together now, you're going to see how each one leads naturally into the next. As I throw the jab, I travel forwards and through the target on a 45-degree angle. I'm already in the correct place now to drive the cross through. No need for the double hip, my hip was already cocked back ready. From here, the left side is now ready placed to drive through for the hook off the lead hand. Pivoting on my front foot and coming around, travelling through the pad, tucking the guard in nice and tight. I'm already turned away, so there's no need again to sort of wind this one up. I'm in the correct place. I bend my knees, I drive forwards and through, and I fire my uppercut. So if I just throw that slightly faster. One important point when we're putting the combinations together is to make sure that you're firing at different ranges. The jab and the cross are really long range techniques, the hook and the uppercut are medium range techniques. I don't want to get into the habit of thinking about my hook and my uppercut while I'm throwing the jab and the cross and not extending fully. If I, for instance, fire the jab and I don't extend fully, even if I drop my chin, it's still exposed, especially if the fighter's got a reach advantage over me. It's going to be quite easy for him to throw over the top. And likewise with the cross, again, if I'm hitting short, aside from the fact it's compromising my power, again, my chin is exposed, it's easy for him to time this and come over the top. So I'm always looking for full extension on my shots. We do throw shorter techniques on the inside. We'll look at that either later or on another tape. So we're going medium range with the jab and the cross, and if necessary I'm going to adjust my feet slightly. Okay, I might want to travel in a little with the hook. I might take this rear foot forwards and through and actually step in a little bit with the hook and then step forwards and out again with the left foot and travel in with the uppercut as well if I find myself out of position. Throwing all four again as a flow, I'll throw them on the spot and then we'll look at throwing them with the travel and the weight shift as well. So there's the jab, cross, hook, uppercut. And then, if needs be, and I end up a little long after the cross, I need to cover some distance, I may step through with this hook, I may bring the rear leg through. It adds power, because obviously I'm driving forwards and through the technique at the same time. So if I've thrown the jab and the cross, and I'm a little long, I've really extended nicely, or maybe he's moved back a touch, I'm going to take my right foot forwards and through on a 45-degree angle, as I drive through, and I'm going to fall off this front foot, and ideally I want my foot and my hand, boom, to land simultaneously. And from here again, I may now need or want to travel through with the rear foot now for the uppercut, I'm going to step forwards and out this way. So from the hook, forwards and out, and drive through with the uppercut. I'll show you slowly again now, but this time travelling. So I'm throwing the jab, cross, travelling with the hook, travelling with the uppercut. And the jab, and the cross, and travelling with the hook, travelling with the uppercut. We'll have a look at both versions of the combinations at speed now, both from the spot and travelling through. And now travelling.